Thank you so much for your sparing your time on weekend. What we are going to look at today's topic is among the Power Platform developer tool. I would say there are around 5 tools. In that, the one which we are going to see as a demo is Power Virtual Agent. Now, what exactly is a Power Virtual Agent? Let's do some analysis over this tool and let's also do some implementation. Okay. So as part of agenda, in this 1 hour session, we are going to look at the Power Virtual Agent. In this Power Virtual Agent, which is one among the Power Platform, we'll start seeing what exactly is this tool, and we'll be also seeing a practical implementation, and then we'll be moving to a use case. Now, these are the 3 things which we'll be seeing as part of today's session. Now, before even moving to Power Virtual Agent, one thing you need to understand is what is a chatbot? Many of them would have already experienced this. Whenever you want to communicate to any of the application support team, rather than calling them over a phone, we usually text them. And whatever is the required information, we usually get it. The now Google definition says that a chatbot is essentially a computer program or a script that can interact and respond to human in the real time. Well, already we have trained the system for what type of questions, what could be answers. Now, the same way we will be training a system. Suppose person A is asking this question, you have to respond with this answer. The person may be rephrasing it in a different sentence, and for that also you need to answer. So many people will be asking many questions, but the questions will be similar for every single person. If one support team is actually responding, how can you match the supply and demand, right? For example, let's say in our KSR itself, we have 10,000 students. Now, for each and every student, do you think that one person from a support team can respond immediately? Not possible. So we cannot have 10,000 support people, right? That is practically not possible. How can you have 10,000 support people for 10,000 students? Tomorrow it could be 1 lakh. After that it could be 5 lakh. So you cannot maintain this. So that is one thing. And the other thing is people like texting. Yes or no? A practical example I'll tell you. Your friend is calling and immediately you'll not pick it. You just drop a message. So people like texting, and you would have got comfortable with your WhatsApp, keypad, everything. So any information you need, you can simply go and ask over a chat and they will respond. And the other thing is support people will at least take a break off offline timings. That is, they work for 9 to 6. After that, even they are humans, they have to take rest. But this bots need not take any rest. Even at night, 1 o'clock, you ask something, it will respond. Even in your 4 o'clock time early morning, you ask something, it will respond, right? Now, these are the things the chatbot is very useful for us in the real time. Majority of the applications will have certain customers who will be asking questions, and most of the questions will be very similar. In order to manage that, you need a chatbot. And we are into this data driven technology where everything is easily available for us to do. Now, if you ask me 5 years back, 6 years back, I would say that to implement a chatbot, it's really tough. You need to write a lot of code. You need to write hundreds lines of code in order to implement it practically. But we have I would say, a star among the Power Platform, which is called Power Virtual Agent, which was launched in 2019. Very near, I would say 3 years old, right? So this tool will help us to achieve whatever we want. The one thing which we really need is we wanted to build a chatbot, but of course, if you know, our mindset is we don't like coding. And is it possible to come up with any tool without writing any code? So that is something which you need to think about it. So we have a Power Platform. Already we know Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, and we also have recently launched Power Pages. And in 2019, we have something called Power Virtual Agent. You can easily build chatbots if you want to communicate to your customers, right? Now, and the most important is you need not require any coding. Now, this is a Power Virtual Agent. Now, let's go and see the practical implementation. Okay, let's go and see practical implementation. What I'll do, I'll just go to Google and search that Power Virtual Agents. Okay, and the first link I'll open, it's a Microsoft link, and this is what one of the tool among the Power Platform where you can start building in your chatbot. Okay, so let's sign in. The moment I sign in, it's automatically going to take my organization account. And if you see, I have been logged into my organization account. Okay, so one thing I would say is if you want to build a chatbot, the environment is given by Microsoft, and of course you need an account for it. Okay, an organization account is mandatory for building your chatbot. Okay, now let's go and create a new one. This is a home tab, create is there and chatbot is there. So let me go to a create one. Now we have two options. The first thing I would say is I will be going with a build for production. So I'll be building for a production. So I'm going to build one chatbot. And of course, I am going to build a chatbot for KSR data vision itself. Why? We are getting so many requests about the course, so many information. We are like people wants to know about the course, price, contact information, who is taking what courses. So everything they need information. And if you see, maybe we have 4 to 5 people. For 4 to 5 people cannot manage this 4,000 students who are coming from different sources. So we need to build a chatbot for them. Okay. So for that, what I'll do, I'll just create one. Okay, I'll just create one chatbot for my KSR data vision app. Okay, so that's what I'm going to build, and the language which I'm going to build is definitely it's going to be English. English is a known language for most of these students across the world, so let's assume that we will talk in English now. Okay, now if you see your organization account is necessary in order to build your chatbot, so let's go and create it. Let's go and create it. Now, the moment I'm creating my first chatbot, the first thing which I need to do is it will take some time because it is giving us an entire environment setup, right? So it is going to take us to a different page. Now this is a page, and it is also asking us to try the preview version. So let's go with that. And it will take some time. If you see the message here, when it's ready, you can save your work and you can deploy your bot. Okay, so let's wait for a minute. It is going to set the environment for us in order to start implementing our first chatbot. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's wait for a minute. So bot created. Now you can see that. So this is the first KSR data vision app which we are going to build, and we are going to build one chatbot for our application. Okay, now let's see how to take forward from now. If I go and create just a hi message, let's see what happens. Already it is saying that hi, I am virtual agent. I can help you with account questions, orders, store informations, and more. If you would like to speak to a human agent, let me know. What can I help today? Okay. Now, one thing I'm going to do is what type of questions your customers can ask and what should be the answer that you need to give. That is important here. Okay, so that is all about chatbot. If many people are asking different varieties of question which is similar in meaning, some can ask where is your location, one of them will ask what is your address, right? One of them will just give ADDR and put a question mark. There are many people who prefer shortcuts, many people who prefer the full sentence. Whatever may be, the questions are same and you need to give a similar answer. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is actually in general. If I just send a hi message, so I'm a virtual agent, I can help you with account questions, order information, everything is there. But I want to change this. What I will do, I will go to suggest topic. Okay, so in this, what exactly is there, right? Already there are some predefined information that we have. So what I'll do, whenever someone sends hi, that means it's a greeting. So let me go to a greeting. So if you see in a greeting, if anyone would text a message like good morning, good afternoon, hello agent, hello, good morning, how can I help you, hello friends. If someone sends this message, it's called trigger phrase. If someone, I just sent hi, right? I just sent hi. So if I sent hi, this is a message. Even if I sent hi agent, right? If instead of hi, if I send hi agent, the message is going to be same. The message is going to be same. So what exactly is happening, whatever messages you are giving here, for that it's a message, it's a trigger message, and for that you need to tell something. That is what this message. Okay, so what I'm going to do, hello, I am a virtual agent, I can help you with the account questions and all is there, right? I will remove this and I'll tell I can help you with course informations. Okay, I can, or course details. So I've just given a message. Before that, what I'll do, I'll tell that welcome to KSR Data Vision, and I'll make this to be bold. Okay. Now I am virtual agent. I can help you with the course details, and all this message will be there. So immediately what I need to do, I need to click the save button. There is a save button now. I'll click the save button. Okay. So that message is stored now. Now let's see what happens. Now let's see what happens. If you go here, now I'll send the hi message. Now it is telling, welcome to KSR Data Vision. I am your virtual agent. How can I help you? Or I can help you with the course details. Okay. Now, the next question your customer can ask is, where are you located? Okay. So you may ask, what is a location as such? So what I'll do, I'll go to a new topic. I'll go to a new topic and I will write one trigger. Like some people can ask, where is the location? Anyone can ask like this, or KSR is in which place? Many can ask like this, or we can also say is, where are you from? This also they can ask. Well, it's depends on where exactly, what type of questions your customer can ask, right? So one person can ask, where are you from? One person can ask, which you're from which place, or one can you ask, where is the location? So all these people can ask, right? For this, the answer I'm going to give is, we are from Bangalore. We are from Bangalore. Now this is a message I'm giving. If someone is asking this question, where are you from, where is your place, or even if I say that where is the location, we can say that we are from Bangalore. Okay, and this trigger, let me give the name as location. Okay, and I'll save it. I have saved it now. Okay, now let's again restart it. I have sent hi. So someone can ask a similar information like location, and automatically there is a pop-up, that is a message that is coming, we are from Bangalore. Now the follow-up question many can ask is, the follow-up question many can ask is, let them ask something called address. So someone is asking, can you tell me your full address? Okay. Or some of them can ask a shortcut like this, ADDR, or some of them can ask a address, right? Can you tell your address in detail? Can you tell your address in detail? Right? So many can ask in this way, can you tell me your full address, address, or we can also say that one can ask, where in Bangalore? This type of people also will be there, right? So you ask anything, where is in Bangalore? Can you tell me the full address, address? For all this, I need to give one message, right? Let the customer ask anything among this, I need to get the address. So what I'll do, I'll simply go to Google, search KSR data vision, and I'll simply copy the address, and I'll simply go here and I'll paste this. Okay, this is my full address, and I'll save it. And I'll also give the name. This is address trigger. Okay, save it again, save it again. Now let's test it from the beginning. Okay, let's test it from the beginning. If someone says hi, the messages that you will get is, welcome to KSR Data Vision. Hi, I'm virtual agent. I can help you with the course details. Would you like to speak with the human agent? All good. Now I'll ask a question. Um, where are you from? So the moment if I ask where are you from, we are from Bangalore, right? So someone who is actually, you feel like he's texting it, but this is not someone who's texting. I have already saved what type of questions they will ask and what is the response that you're going to get. So definitely we are going to get, we are from Bangalore. And customers are also very smart. They'll give a shortcut. One person can ask, can you tell me your full address? So can you tell me your ADDR? So whatever they ask, the moment if someone sends ADDR, automatically you will be getting the complete message. Just observe. This is what is a chatbot. Okay, this and all you don't observe, just observe, because this is what I'm developing my chatbot. Whatever question anyone who is asking, immediately we will be getting. Okay, now the next question. One person will ask, okay, address is done, right? So one person may ask, how to contact you? How to contact you? One person can ask how to contact you. One person can also ask, can you send me your boss number? One person can also ask this. Okay. Or someone will give a shortcut NO, or someone will ask NUM, right? See, all these are the messages the customer will send, right? One person can ask a number, or one person can also ask like this, or one person can also ask phone, or one person can ask FU, FN, NUM, phone numbers. See, it all depends on your comfortable, right? Usually people who like texting will give us shortcuts. They will go with phone number, PH they'll go with, or some people will go with NUM, all this. Yes or no? So whatever may be the customer's question, I cannot go and type my answer for everyone, right? There are 4,000 people who text me on the same time. How can I go and respond to each and every one? So what I will do for this message, whoever is asking whatever is this, I will simply go and tell, you can contact us on +91 991 696 1234. Now I'll give the contact number here. Okay, then immediately I will save this trigger as phone trigger, phone, or even a contact. I'll save it, and I'll save it this. Okay, now after address, right? So let me restart the chatbot. Hi. Now they are sending welcome to KSR Data Vision. So we are this virtual agent. Okay. Now I'll ask address. Now they have asked address. Okay. Now among all this, I can send any phone number as such, right? I can ask anyone what's a phone number, how to contact us. I can ask anything. I'll simply go and tell, can you, or I can ask just NO number. So automatically it is going to give us, you can contact us on this number, right? Now let's go and write the other things. And this time I will tell what are the courses available. One person can ask this, one person can ask this courses, and one person can ask what are the technologies you teach? What are the technologies you teach? And maybe some people who are really working will know technology. Some people can also ask what are the subjects you teach? Okay, or they can also say that technology, they can give shortcuts like this, or they can give sub subject like this, or they can also see courses, courses, courses like this they can see. So anything they ask, whatever question they ask, you have to make sure that some people usually prefer shortcuts, some people prefer the good sentence. Well, whatever it is, I am the person who's developing this chatbot. I know what type of people we are. In fact, we use it, right? I use chatbot more. Even today afternoon, I used it. Okay, my order was delayed on Swiggy. I just went and asked the chatbot, where is my order? It's been 55 minutes. Why it's not been delivered? So all this, it's a shortcut or it's a content, whatever you want, you can just send it here. Okay. Now, let's say all this will be, or you can also ask like shortcuts. What are the course, subject, technology you teach? And okay, this is fine. So I'll go and say for whatever the message it is, we will be helping you like data driven technologies such as data science, data analysis, and in bracket we can just give Power BI, Python, or we can give R. Okay. Now apart from that, I also give data engineering, and I'll give business analytics, DevOps. Okay, so all these are message we will be giving, and I'll be going and saving this. So I will simply save this as courses, and I'll save this. Okay, now I can also edit it. I'll also say Power Platform. Okay, so all this I am saving this. Now I will not test it directly. I'll go and add few more topics. So I'll go and say that who is the trainer for Power Platform. Okay, or they can ask mentor. This is all people's wish. Whatever they want, they can ask mentor for, just they'll ask Power. Okay, so I'll ask mentor for Microsoft tools. Whatever want they will ask. Okay, you need to be pre-prepared for the answer. Now, mentor for Microsoft, mentor for Power, who is a trainer for Power Platform, and who teaches. People will ask, right? Who teaches Power Platform, right? So let's say all this message I'm giving with space, without space, capital, that one you can give n number of messages, and I'll simply say the trainer's information. Okay, I'll simply go and say this message, and this is actually about mentor, right? Now I'll save this. I'll save this. Now, apart from that, I will again go back now and I'll add another topic. So once they ask, right? So they may ask about fees now. So I'll give what's the fees for Power Platform. This could be one question. And they may also ask course Power Platform price. Some people will ask price, some people will ask cost, some people will ask Power Platform cost. All this people will ask, right? So it's completely depends on who is asking what type of questions. And for this, I'll simply tell, okay, now I'll save this. This is a fees for, okay, so this is a message. Now I'm saving this. Now I'll also give another one, which is I'll tell fees for Power BI. And people may ask, what's the fees for Power BI? Or some people will ask, what's the fees? What's the cost for Power BI course? Or some people will ask, price for PBI. All shortcuts they'll give, and I'll simply go and say that for Power BI, it should be 25,000 INR. Okay, so all this message, I will save it now. All this message, I will save it now. Well, you can add as many as information you want. Okay, but what I will do now, I will go to this box and let's test it. Okay, let's test it. Let's say hi. Let's say hi. So welcome to KSR Data Vision. I'm a virtual agent. How can I help you? So I'll tell, where are you located? So it is saying we are from Bangalore. It is saying that we are from Bangalore. So I may ask full address so that I can visit you. So the moment I ask address, so it is going to tell me the full address of KSR, right? And now maybe some people will be very much interested over reaching us on phone. Now what I will do is I'll simply go and tell contact. It is simply telling that you can contact us on 9916961234. Okay, or some people can enter NUM, that also it is possible, and some people will just give courses. We teach you all data driven technologies such as data science, data analysis, data engineering, business analytics, Azure DevOps, Power Platform. Now you may also ask question, who teaches Power Platform? Now they did not understand the question, so let's give mentor. So this question was not among my learnt message, so that is why I did not understand. So to clarify, it only is asking a mention. Now I give a mentor, so it is asking me. Now I'll ask, what is the cost for Power Platform? It is saying it is 28,000 INR. Now I want to ask, what is the cost for Power BI? Now it will tell the price of Power BI. Well, who will go and text like this for each and every customer? Do you think we have so many people like this? Definitely not. If 1 lakh people are sending a messages, we will not have 1 lakh people who can respond to everyone. In case if you are not responding on time, there is high likely chance that you can miss the students. Yes or no? You are in the job pressure, right? You have to get into a job and you try to reach us. Suppose if you don't respond, what will happen? You may look in other institute, right? So what is our problem here? We cannot respond to each and every one. So what I have done now? Every message, whatever is a message, I have simply asked this question. I have made it as a chatbot. Now this is what I have to do it. Okay. Now what I can do is, this is something, the message which I've built. Now imagining that this is the questions that I've asked, I'll simply go and publish it now. I'll simply go and publish it. Okay. So this is a final product which I feel like it's completed. So let me publish it. Let me publish the latest content. So it is preparing the entire chatbot, whatever the questions, whatever the informations which I've asked, everything I'm just going and publishing as a one part. And once if I go and publish this, right, your published bot is good to go, right? So what we can do is we can just go to the chatbot, and this is the chatbot which I've built. I'll simply go to a demo website, and this is what the chatbot will look like. Well, this chatbot now I can integrate to any of the applications. This chatbot I can integrate to any of the applications. Well, if you already have your KSR app, we can integrate it. We can integrate in our website. We can integrate in our app. We can integrate in our meetings. Whatever we want, we'll just go and use this as a part of our question and answers. Okay. Now let's try again. Let's try again. Hi. So it's telling that, welcome to KSR Data Vision. How can I help you? I'll simply give address, and it is giving me the complete address, and I'm giving a shortcut like NUM, phone number. See, everything it is answering. Courses, I am just giving shortcuts, but it is still reading, right? It is still reading whatever I want. It is reading. Now I'll just go and ask mentor. So automatically it is going to give me my name. And last question I would ask is, what's the fees for PBI? See, I did a mistake. Okay, it did not understand. I did a mistake. For FOR, I gave FPR, so it did not understand. So it is asking to clarify, did you mean fees for Power BI or did you mean fees for Power Tools? Okay, you can ask. It's actually, it's a suggestion it is giving. If you're just asking fees for Power BI, it is going to tell you 25 INR. Or if you just ask fees for Power Platform, it is going to give you 28 INR. For each and every course, you can go and ask this question. Now this app I can integrate to any of the applications. End of the day, what I really required is, I cannot answer each and every person who is coming to us. So they need basic information. Many of them will have questions on timings, new batch. So you can ask question, when will the new batch start? Do you have any evening batch? Do you have any weekend batch? Do you have any weekday batch? Whatever questions you ask, end of the day, I am not going to answer. My bot is going to answer, and I have built a robot for you. If 1,000 people are reaching us parallelly at the same time, how can we handle it? Right? But whatever the information which you are giving is accurate, right? The in terms of training, we have already trained the system. What type of questions your customer can ask, what type of questions your students can ask, and for that type of questions, what is the expected answer, what type of results you need to give. Everything we are just going to train, and the better you train, the better you answer. Right? So some of the times you may even make spelling mistake. Even for spelling mistake, you can still go and handle it. Right? So what I have shown is just a flavor of chatbot. You can do wonders. Right? You buy a cake, I have shown you the cream. But more and more you go deep inside, you can do wonders. Right? You can have some sequential questions. Whether you ask one question, with that question only you can go and ask another question. With that question also you can go and ask a repetitive questions, consecutive questions. Whatever you ask, I am not going to answer. My bot is going to answer. This chatbot I can directly integrate to my app. I'm giving very shortcuts. ADDR. Some person give ADDR. Some person will give ADR. Everything I'll handle it. Right? The question is many. The answer is one. Right? Contact number. Let's say you ask phone number, you ask contact number, you ask WhatsApp number, you ask whatever you want. I am going to display only one message. Who will go and sit in front of the system? We will not be able to pay for all 10 support people, right? We are moving into a data driven technologies. It is understood that we have to make it better, and I'll tell you, the future is all going to be chatbot. The more and more you train well, the better you can build the system. A lot of use cases are there. If you talk about the use case, if you talk about the use case, if you talk about the healthcare, okay, I'll tell you, today morning I forgot to take one medicine. I can just go and ask, and it will tell you the reminder what time yesterday I took, or what time today I'm supposed to take, what medicine I have to take. Okay, if I want to schedule an appointment with a doctor, I can do it with a chatbot. I need not call the doctor every time. I need not call the clinic every time. I can simply go and tell, hey, hi. It will tell, I am from XYZ clinic. How can I help you? You can tell that I need to meet Dr. XYZ. Can you book an appointment tomorrow? So it will immediately go and it will check, and it will tell that, sorry sir, 11 o'clock it is not available. Can I book at 1 o'clock? Scheduled. People prefer only texting, not calling. Right? If you need immediately, let's say I am having a headache. From morning I'm having a headache. What tablet I can take? Ask chatbot, it can help you. Already the trainers, or I would say the experts, would have trained the bot, and that bot is responding to you. Right? So whatever the answers you're getting, we will be actually getting in terms of the trained data. Right? Whatever you're getting, that trained data, we will be getting the response. Right? Not only healthcare, banking. You want to know what is your account balance before going to the ATM. Okay, what happens? You have to go to first log into your app. What is your app? You have to go to your mobile application. Once you log into your mobile application, then you have to go and ask the question. Right? You have to go and ask a question. What type of question you'll ask? What is my, I mean, you go and see the statement, you'll ask the balance, and then you will have to go there. But in chatbot, you can directly ask questions. How much I have spent this month? It will answer. What is my balance? It will answer. Last month on 10th of February or 11th of February, I have paid the bill. You can get a reminder. This is going to be the future, because every application needs it, because I have already told you n number of times in all the sessions, like data is going to rule the world, because the more and more the usage, the more and more smartphones, the more and more the internet usage people, where can you get people to work? People are all benefited with this smartphones and internet, but there is no one to go and automate this. The best example is, in fact, every day we are getting 400 to 500 calls from students, but we cannot respond to everyone. We cannot respond to everyone, right? So we need to make a clarity on how we can solve the problem. It's all about training, but what I've done so far is I have never written any code for this. Did I write any code? No. I know what type of questions is they're going to ask, and I'm going to check this. I wouldn't say that it's no coding. I would say it's a limited coding. For example, tomorrow I want to schedule a appointment. Immediately it will not go check, right? It will go to the backend. It will check if that is in this 11 o'clock there is any other slot is there or not, and then it will go and fix it. Now that's an interaction that is making a small type of expression or a variable. We have to write it. Okay, it's not a that tough. Anyone can go and build this chatbot, right? So this is a practical example which I wanted to show, and the use case, there are many use cases. There are many use cases, right? You can do whatever you want. 5 years back, just take it from this. 5 years back, I have also worked on one chatbot. For that, I have written 100 lines of code, more than that, depending on the business. Today, what I've done? Not even a single line of code. Why? We have our best friend. Who is our best friend? Microsoft Power Platform. They have given different tools for different purpose. Power BI, we know it's for visualization. Power Apps, we know it's a mobile application. And virtual agents, now we got to know that we can completely build one chatbot. What else you need? What else you need? You can do everything with this Power Platform. And in fact, we can also build a website, that is our Power Pages. By using Power Pages, we can also come up with a website. Okay, so this is a one introduction which I wanted to give about your Power Virtual Agent. Okay, so we will be teaching you Power Platform, all the 5 parts: Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power Virtual Agent, Power Pages. All these 5 tools we are going to teach you. We are going to start a new batch, and you can reach us anytime. We can enroll us in a KSR Data Vision app. We are going to start a new batch on February 23rd. It's going to be in the morning, 6:30. Please join the course. Go with the first 5 free sessions. If you like it, you can continue. But one thing I would say is we have very few talents in this. It's a very, very new technology. If I show you the year, 2022 is where Power Pages was launched, just 6 months back. And this tool, Power Virtual Agents, it was launched in 2019, just 3 years old, right? You will be learning in depth. Today, we have demonstrated a high level tool, what this tool is capable of, how to integrate with the applications, how we can make this application live, how to make sure that the KSR application is using this, how people can communicate this, everything you will be learning as part of the course, right? So please reach us for more details. Any other questions, please ask in the chat. So how to integrate API and SQL with chatbot? Yes, definitely you will be learning that. We have to embed it, so it is possible by using Power Platform. Any other questions? Any other questions, please do ask. Are we good? This is an example of chatbot. Course fees you can already see in the chatbot. That is what we have automated it. See, one thing I would say is the openings to Power Platform. Every application is now trying to make their work easy. Okay, they will not hire any core developers to build the application. When your Microsoft is capable of doing by using Power Platform, every company is using. The demand which we add for Power BI, the same demand is now for Power Tools, where people wanted to move to a virtual agent because I've told you the use case. So many use cases, right? We have healthcare, we have banking sector, we have telecommunication, we have, if you want to recharge also, your chatbot can help you to recharge. There are so many things you can do it. The use case are so many that there are a lot of openings. You just go and search in the Google what is a Power Platform openings, you'll get the answer. There are that many openings. And you can build a website, you can build a chatbot, you can build a application as well. That is what we are going to do it. The duration of this course will be 3 months. We are not going to teach Power BI here. Power BI, there is a separate course, but we are going to teach the other tools. Okay, maximum of 2 3 days we'll give you a demo on Power BI, but we are not going to teach anything here. The more focus will be given on Power Apps, Power Platforms, that is especially on Power Automate and Power Apps. Sorry, this comes with a package, so you cannot opt only for a single tool. The Power Platform says that you have to get into all 5 technologies. So all 5 technologies you have to learn. So there is nothing like separate course. If you're taking a separate course, definitely it will be a loss for you. Power Pages is responsible for creating websites. Sorry, you cannot get only 2 tools. You have to go for a package. That is, we are going to teach all the 5 tools for 28. Because if you're giving only for 2 tools, we have to give the access as well, which is going to be an account. Your Microsoft account is mandatory. We are going to give you Microsoft account, that is our KSR account, for all the tools. So we have to pay for the license. So 2 tools, 3 tools, it's not possible. You have to learn all 5 tools, because after 2 months again you'll come back to us saying that your company is asked to learn other 2 tools. So definitely that is a problem for you as well as us. So I would say that you can go with the all the tools which will really benefit for you for the upcoming technological career. The duration will go for 3 months. Are we good? Okay. So with that, we will end the session. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to our team. Okay. Maybe in another 1 week or so, we will also integrate this chatbot to our application, so you can use it. You can ask whatever questions you have in the chatbot itself, and it will be a motivation for you as well. You can build your own chatbot. Okay, so thank you so much for joining this meeting. Please reach us for any questions. Thank you.